Hi there, folks. I'm Grant Stinchfield. This is NRA Carry Guard Daily, brought to you by Sig Sauer. I'm joined here today with my good buddy, Colion Noir, and veteran Green Beret and lead Carry Guard instructor, Jeff Houston. All right, guys, age-old debate. Caliber size. First off, let me ask you, Colion, what do you normally carry?
If it's not a 45, I don't touch it.
Yeah, right.
You'd be surprised. I get a lot of people who know me, and I tell them my caliber of choice, and they know me from what I do, and their eyes just bulge like, wait, you gun guy, you carry a 9? Like, that's your caliber choice, a 9? Right. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And then it kind of rattles them a little bit. They don't understand why, because there's a perception that the bigger the better, right? Especially here in Texas.
Right.
And, I usually tell people, with the way maybe 15, 20 years ago, maybe, but with the way technology is now, I think it's advanced to the point now where 9mm, 45, 40, you're talking marginal differences in terms of just, I guess, quote unquote, stopping power. And so I'm of the mindset, I want to keep launching as many projectiles as fast as possible, as long as possible.
Jeff, what about
Yeah,
you?
I mean, it's really not even a debate anymore. It's 9mm. I carry 9mm exclusively. Look, I own a few 45s. I love a 1911. Like, who doesn't? Right. I love to shoot them, but I'm not going to carry one. I would, all day long, I want capacity. And especially when the caliber, the size of the actual bullet is not that relevant. It's really not. It's been proven. This is no longer theoretical. It is proven that shot placement trumps size all day long. And it doesn't even, so shot placement is what matters. The FBI is going back to the 9mm. Go down to your local law enforcement. All the SWAT guys are using 9mm. All of special operations.
So
are
you guys,
hence
are
driving
guys.
down the price of 40. By the way,
you guys are hardcore gun guys. So you're talking about between a 45 and a 9. But the everyday concealed carry holder who's really just carrying for personal protection, not ingrained in the whole society of this, the debate's between a 380 and a 9, right? That's going to be the debate. I carried a 380 for a really long time. Sig came out with a 365. It was such a comfortable gun for me to carry with a 9, so that's what I carry now all the time. But I think that gun is easier to shoot, even from an accuracy perspective, than a little tiny 380 that's hard to control in your hand.
Yeah, no, we see it in classes all the time. I mean, it's a fallacy that the smaller the gun is, the easier it is to shoot, right? So, like you just pointed out, a tiny little 380 pocket gun is harder to shoot than a Glock 43, right? So,
I think the benefit you get from size reduction with respect to the 380 versus the size of 9mm guns now, I almost think 380s are kind of obsolete in a sense, because you get guns like the 43 and then you have guns like the 42. I've shot them both. They're both shooters, but at the end of the day, I think you really do start, like, there's kind of a reverse diminishing returns in terms of stopping ability when you go to 380 versus 9.
No, there is. I agree with you on that. Look, to me, the only place for a 380 is like a boot gun, an ankle gun, like where you really need to save that extra half an inch. Like, it's more of a backup.
But I carry it in my front pocket.
Yeah.
Right? So it's an outfit choice because I'm wearing a certain outfit that I can't really conceal on my hip. So I carry it as a pocket gun.
I would equate that to, like a boot gun or an ankle gun.
What are the guys who wear skinny jeans going to do, though? You can't carry in the front pocket. Come on, man. We got to broaden your mindset.
That's true. That's true. I've cut out the skinny jeans from my wardrobe.
Yeah. I will say this, though, on the 380, they will be more finicky with ammo. So in my experience, the odds of getting a malfunction with a 380, if you haven't tried the ammo, is greater than a 9mm. So that's a factor to think about. And then I want to revert back real quick to just the broader category of caliber. Listen, most people miss most shots. So jumping from a 6-round capacity to 9-round capacity, for example, from like a 45 to a 9mm, that's a huge percentage increase in the number of rounds you've got on you. People will say, oh, it's only 2 or 3 more rounds. Well, when you're talking 6 or 9 rounds, 2 or 3 is a huge increase. So, look, shot placement is way more important than caliber.
For women especially, it seems like they want to go to the smallest gun possible. I'm with my girlfriend. I'm having arguments with her because she's so concerned about where she's going to fit it in her purse. And I'm like, babe, you're going to be able to shoot better with just a little bit bigger gun. And I want her to go to that 9. She's so focused on these 380s.
Yeah, I think men, between men and women, we tend to prioritize differently, right? You know, they're thinking what's the smallest gun I can get that's gonna be the lightest gun to put in my purse with all the other billion, cajillion things I have in my purse as well. Whereas we're kind of like, well, look, I'm gonna strap this to my hip. As long as I can make it fit, we're good to go.
Right.
And you know, so we're gonna prioritize shootability over, say, convenience factors in terms of day-to-day carrying.
It's a balance, you know, usability, concealability, comfort.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely a balancing point in there for people, and I think, women do kind of prioritize things a little bit differently. They're more worried about comfortable.
Yep.
We're more worried about, you know, functionality. We are seeing a lot of women show up to the carry guard classes, you know, with you know, compact 9 mils as opposed to the old, you know, a subcompact 380. So we're starting to see some additional usability, but it's really situationally dependent.
I think one of the beautiful things, last point, is you're not stuck only having to buy one gun.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I tend to do sometimes, I'm like, all right, you want to buy that little piece? Fine, go ahead, do it. And then once they start shooting more often, then that priority will start to shift.
Yeah.
Then it's like, this thing is no fun to shoot. And then it's like, all right, let me change up and they'll probably start gravitating towards a bigger gun.
Very, very true. Look, we don't agree on everything all the time, the three of us, but on this one, it sounds like 9mm is the choice of ours.
Yeah.
I know people out there are going to want to weigh in on all of this because this is one of the hot topics since the beginning of firearms.
The 45 does kill your soul. We just got to make that clear.
Yeah, right, of course. Of course.
Real quick before you go, I want to talk about the guide I put together titled, If I Could Carry Only One Gun. In this guide, I talk about which gun that would be and the reasons why. So be sure to click the link in this video to download your free copy today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm Colion Noir, and I'm out.